Hello everybody and welcome to Game Over's first broadcasty, streamy, playing Alien Isolation, talking about the future of the Alien franchise. I'm Dan, he's the other Dan, he's Matt. Yeah. And we are Creative Assemblies.
Creative Assemblies, yes.
Alien Isolation. I've not played this before, I'll be honest.
It's so good, man. The dudes that make this, they make, I think, like the Total War games. This is the first game they've made that's not a
strategy game,
yeah.
I mean,
it looks...
I feel like Total War would be my jam, but I don't have a computer capable of running a Total War game. I have a Mac.
I don't have a country capable of running a Total War either.
That was terrible. Well, you have one of the very few countries capable of running a Total War. Well, this looks very Fallouty.
Now, see, I've not played a video game, like a recent one.
I can tell because you still call them video games.
Yes, yeah. I've not played one of your since 2011, maybe. Like the most recent game I've played is Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
And I think I played that over like the last year or so, but like that's the most recent thing I've played. Before that, Gears of War 3.
Oh, I thought it was going to be one of the Call of Duty Black Operations.
No.
Block Operations.
The blocks. The assholes have cut us off. Okay, so what's going on here, Dan? Where we at?
The setup for this game is you play as Amanda Ripley, who's Ripley's daughter.
Oh, okay.
In the space between Alien and Aliens. In that bit. So it's sort of, you could call it canon if you wanted, because it's kind of in that.
Why not? Let's go with that.
Doesn't get talked about at all.
Like feasibly canon.
Yeah. And it's sort of...
But also probably not.
So you're looking for the Nostromo's recorder.
This is the Nostromo?
No, this is the Sevastopol, which is like a station that picked up the Nostromo's flight recorder after Ripley's blown it up.
Why is it called the Sevastopol? Is it a Russian ship or Ukrainian?
I don't know. Why? Yeah, let's go for that. I have no idea.
Fun fact for you, Sevastopol was the capital of the Crimean Peninsula.
Okay.
Or maybe still is.
I've got a less interesting fact.
I mean, it's now part of Russia, but yeah.
Before it was called Prometheus, the film, and the ship was going to be called the Magic One.
Was it? It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's probably better. Because Prometheus is a bit pretentious.
It's a bit on the nose.
Yeah.
Because Prometheus just suggests, this is going to go tits up, everyone. Basically.
Yeah.
Let's go. The others are on their way.
Oh,
so, do you think...
Why have we murked him?
We need to go.
Sorry, yeah, right. So we're stuck on a station. Something's gone wrong. So you turn up on the station to get the flight recorder. You turn up, so this is like an hour or so into the game, so all the exposition's out of the way.
Okay.
Plus, like, it just looks like Alien, look at it.
It's got
that, like, 70s sci-fi retro game. 3 years, 4 years at the most.
Oh,
yeah.
Quite old. It looks
not
really
that
good.
old.
It does look good.
That guy because
he was number 37.
Wait, yeah, sorry, set the game. Yeah, so you're here looking for your mum's flight recorder to find out what happened to it. I think it's 15 years after the fact. And what's cool is when they made the game, I think they pitched it to 20th Century Fox. Fox liked it and gave them access to all the archival stuff for the first Alien film.
Really?
So they got to look at script stuff, scene, set dressing stuff, and
so they've got all the rights
everything they could possibly get. Along with.
Wonder what did that.
I love the fact that we haven't actually seen it yet.
Yep.
But that's good.
It's like the first Alien film, yeah. So there's one alien. You don't see it for like ages, and when it is there, like the tech behind it is like they give you like a kind of openish sort of world to walk around. How do I change floor? I'm not that bad. So they give you like a world and they sort of plonk the alien in it somewhere, and that's as much as the game does.
So do you have like the
alien,
blippy thing from the first one?
You do, yeah, which I haven't picked up yet.
No, I see.
Through. But so the alien kind of hunts you down, but in different ways every time you play it. There's not like programs.
How do you shank it, fam? What's your weapon of choice?
You can't. No. You don't fight it. You hide.
Are you saying you don't like snip that bitch out of the airlock?
No. When it comes after you, you hide.
You do not get a mech for quite some time.
Nope.
Oh. Okay, so it's a survival game.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks poop scary. So.
What happened to the survival genre?
It died.
It literally died.
This kind of helped. This was one of the first games of that kind of renaissance of like the first person looking like this. It works the same way as Resident Evil does.
Came out before this, man.
No, you know what I mean. But like this was like the modern day version, or like.
We have Aaron also here off camera, so
Aaron,
he'll be the one doing the chat. So come drop by, have a chat with Aaron. He can relay your questions to us if you so choose.
What was the Alien game before this? Was it Colonial Marines?
Yeah.
No, it didn't exist, huh? No.
Was it not like an Alien versus Predator thing?
It sounds like someone's going to solve them.
Come on.
I love the tension.
Give it. Ah.
It's that classic horror music that's really jarring and horrible to listen to.
It's like it's like a Swans album.
Yes.
I love the random bird that was just outside. I was like, what? Where's he got that?
So what's actually happening now?
This is the first time we're going to see the alien. I think. Well, the aliens come out and killed your buddy, so you're alone.
Why did he just bugger off after he did that?
The alien.
Yeah.
Because it's an animal.
Oh my god.
That's not
No.
I don't like it.
Oh, shit.
Read the magazine, man.
Yeah, so
Have
the
a seat.
alien's an animal, and it's a
Why
hunter,
is
it's not
it
like a soldier thing.
got like a
You're not going to
tube?
mow down loads of them.
So is it just one alien in this one?
Yep.
Okay.
And the station is, like, massive. Like, I think it's kind of open world, so you can wander back and forth between areas and pick
Okay.
up,
That's cool.
what's the word? Metroidvania?
Yeah.
So you'll pick
Hey.
up tools, and you can go back to places and open doors that were locked that you couldn't before.
Okay.
But yeah, the tech behind it was... so the alien's got, like, sensors and things in it, so if you make a noise, it will look for you. If you distract it with, like, a flare and things, if you use that too much, eventually it will learn that
Oh, that's
the
good.
flares to distract it, so it will start not following it.
It said that it will detect you faster than humans or androids.
Yes.
So what are you?
A human.
We're in Ripley's daughter.
Ripley's daughter.
It'll detect you quicker than humans or androids.
As in quicker than
Oh,
androids.
there are androids on the station and humans as well.
Okay, and it'll detect you quicker than this though.
Yeah,
They'll take you quicker than they will.
Okay. Alright, I'm with you.
So human, you can kind of fool more than the alien. The alien, if you try and mess with it too much, you'll sort of learn your sort of tricks.
Are
So you
games
have
like
to,
this the start of the future robot technology apocalypse, though? If Alien can learn what you do, then God knows what's going to happen.
And then Skynet.
Yeah.
It's the inevitable end
Engineering
game.
platform to spatial. Where am I supposed to be going? Go to Seas and Communications, which is where?
I don't know, bro.
Let's go engineering.
So Dan of Siberia,
Dan of
you said
Siberia.
you said earlier that you weren't too into the Alien franchise thing. Is it why?
It just, it's one of those things that if you weren't introduced to it at a young enough age, it means nothing to you. Oh, Vienna. I saw the first one when I was...
What does that mean? Like it
Well,
was
you're
an
not
18 by the
okay.
time we were born.
But, okay,
And long
let's say-
before that, we would never have been old
Yeah, but
enough to
your
see.
When
mum
did
or
you
dad
watch
might go, oh, look, watch this with me, or whatever.
16.
Oh, okay. I was about 10 when I watched
Quite
it.
late
Yeah.
in your life. Sorry, as you were.
So it's it's not like Star Wars, but I remember my dad specifically went, come on, we're going out here. We went to whatever the shop was. I think it might have been Safeway. And,
I got a Safeway bag out of my loft the other day. And I was like, ooh, time travel. Anyway, as you were.
Picked out the Star Wars box set, put it in, and then just wait for the da 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 thing.
But then Star Wars is a different audience.
Yeah, but I never had that experience with Alien. Obviously, I'd have to be a bit older, but it just wasn't there for me. I did watch them and enjoy them. I like the second one a lot with all the Marines and that. Game over, man. Dropping our name there.
So do you prefer the second one to the first one?
This is an
I did then, but I feel like
Nothing wrong with
if
those
I were
people.
to go back and watch it again, I'd probably like the first one more. Because I found it boring. I think I was a bit too young to get the tension and stuff, and we weren't really paying attention. We watched it in the day.
Yeah,
and we were
no, I get
buggering
that.
about with who did it as well.
Okay. I mean, I've always found the Alien franchise quite appealing. Because although I didn't see Alien until I was, again, probably 16, something like that. As a horror film, I always thought it was really interesting. Because when I was getting into films as a thing, Alien vs Predator just came out. I think Freddy vs Jason just came out, and what I thought was
Such
really
a fun film.
I know, I like it. I mean, and what was appealing to me was that there were so many more, like sequels of, so many sequels, and it was just, you can never run out of, things to watch about this thing that seems so interesting. So Alien, Predator is also exciting, and I think much more interesting than what we do with sequels now, which is like, and it's Iron Man again. Yeah, but Alien is always like, it's going to be something new and horrible, and quite venereal in a way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean, but that's how Covenant looks. Like the alien is definitely back to being a sexual predator again, and
yes,
I'm looking forward to that. Oh, you know what I mean though. Like it's
Back to the roots.
It's
essentially.
invasive,
But is
yeah.
it kind of like contrivingly slow? Like Ridley Diddley, as you call him, has gone, oh, do you know what? People didn't like Prometheus. Should we just go back to the old stuff?
I mean, maybe.
I think it's
but the old
massively
stuff
that, yeah,
is
I think-
better. So
doing a bit of a Call of
Yeah.
Duty. They've gone, oh, do you know what people like Battlefield in the past? Should we go back to the war of Battlefield?
Yeah.
You know,
Do it.
I mean, obviously, with both of these things, it's good that they've gone back to what originally made them great. But
Yeah.
by the same token, I don't appreciate the kind of the defeatism and the contrivance of it.
I'm with you on that, but it just like Ridley Scott has. I mean, when did Alien come out? 1979.
70
So
something.
we're
Yeah,
talking nearly
79.
40 years ago now, and you know, Alien has spawned games and comics and other films not associated with Ridley Scott, and
Yeah.
I'm sure he's had other ideas for other stories in those 40 years.
Do we know if the Dark Horse comics are canon?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't think the Alien franchise is all that fussed about what is and isn't canon. Actually, it's not like Star Wars.
think
It's
it's
just all kind of.
It's just fun, isn't
The
it?
Ridley's
yeah.
their own thing, AVP is its own thing.
Well, yeah,
I think in
was
Ridley's
present.
mind, Alien and Aliens are the only ones that exist. He
All
doesn't
right.
like the others.
I would agree with him on that. Because,
Yeah, no, I'm down with that.
Because doesn't Universe Predator take place in like the modern day, but Alien takes place like far in the future, but also Prometheus takes place far in the future, but not quite as far in the future as Alien. Therefore, the aliens don't exist in their current form yet, or some shit.
Oh, is Prometheus a prequel?
Something like that.
Prometheus is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I don't-
Prometheus.
It is a prequel, but it's not.
It is. Prometheus takes place in 2090 something.
Shut down.
No, it is, but it's not.
I said shut
A
up.
prequel like kind of leads into something.
That's true. It's more
Prometheus
it takes
kind of-
place before.
I'd say it's more kind of a spin-off or set in the same universe. It's not really linked to Aliens in
That's
any
fair.
way, shape, or form.
It's an exposition dump.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, Prometheus takes place in 2090s, and Alien, as I understand, takes place in 2300s, something like that.
Okay.
So it's and
So Earth has like an established network of colonies by the time of actual alien. What happened? Should I be scared? What's wrong? I don't like it.
collect alcohol.
That's going to be useful.
I'll make like health kits and stuff like that.
Oh, you don't use it as sound?
Not FNR.
Why do games
Um,
think that if you're wounded, just pour some booze on it and it's fine?
Can you chuck glass balls?
Nope. You can chuck you can make like noisemakers and things to distract people.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Why have you got to leave work in the next 15 seconds?
Huh? Oh, that's the audio log.
The one in the dirty baseball cap and weird smell. He had something in his coat. I think
All
it was
great
a gun.
games have audio logs.
He just looked right through
Yeah.
me.
Bioshock, yeah.
Which is a
Yeah.
trope
Don't
of
talk
horror
to
games
anyone.
that I
Don't tell him where
despise.
you're going. I'll meet you
What
as soon as I
audio
can.
Well,
What, do you like text logs better?
no, but when stuff goes wrong, everyone seems to just leave around an audio log that sort of describes what you're supposed to do next. Or, luckily, the room over there that you couldn't get into, this man has put onto audio log just before he dies.
It is very
It's
convenient.
such a contrived.
So what, you're more a fan of like a post-it note with the code on it?
Yeah, it's something that you might leave around before you die. I don't know why you'd record the.
You're like, it's very urgent, but if
something.
you go pick up this bagel, you'll be able to get through to the next room.
Here's a selfie of me with the code.
Here's the thing: we get all these like things set in the future. Phenomenal lack of selfies. And I'm not complaining. Like, there's never that. Like that is. In what year do we get bored of that and go? You know what? Nah, let's leave audio logs instead.
I imagine it'd be some kind of like hologram thing would be the next one where you chuck it like, you know, the game he plays in Her, and you just spring out of the ground like Princess Leia,
Or like Gail and us.
and then you have to end it with like she does. She's squinting, can't find X. Oh yeah, that was weird as well.
They get very specific.
Oh, I don't fuck up.
She wants to believe
Wait,
that.
he's not an
alien.
alien.
Why is he shooting you?
Oh,
As far as the species goes, I would say you're not the greatest threat to him.
What was his problem?
Ludo?
I could be looting stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
The station's gone to crap.
What a square.
We are under martial law.
Oh, I forgot how far it sends you back.
Oh yeah.
I hate that.
It's a game with save points. If you don't save it, it will send you back fucking ages.
That is annoying.
Oh,
Tough.
god damn it.
Yeah.
Oh dear. No, I'm fine. Don't worry, viewers. We're good.
So,
So yeah, isolation was alright.
who or
Isolation.
what is
Covenant
Season?
isn't.
I'm not fine.
Seasons are they're like the budget version of Wayland Yutani. So they're kind of you work for Wayland and you've gone here to grab the flight recorder back from
Yep.
Season who picked it up.
And they chose not to arm you.
You're a
That was naughty
you're a
of them.
researcher, not a soldier or anything though. and they were assuming nothing was going to go wrong. So the idea is you're going to go there, pick up a thing, and go back again.
It's like they don't know they're in a horror game.
So
or something.
simple, man.
Yes, I have no idea why there's an alien on the ship.
Well, it's probably going to be down in Whirlwind, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Can't get in there. Can't get in there.
Oh, don't worry, someone will have an audio log about it.
Very probably.
Yeah.
Pick up stuff. Also, running's a terrible idea to do in this game.
What noise?
It makes noise, yeah.
How heavy is she?
I know. I assume she's got space boots on.
Very, very. No, they look like little
They
trainers.
look like Converse.
Converse in the future.
They must be out of the same stuff as Kylo Ren's helmet.
I've never heard
Not that helmet. Not that helmet.
Grow up, Aaron.
Oh dear. That was like an impressive amount into the stream before a dick joke, so well done everyone.
Actually, Alien is just...
We're doing so well.
Alien is a big dick joke, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
More like a big fanny joke.
No, the aliens
No,
like
the alien
proper
is a-
penisy.
yeah.
I thought it had like all the vagine stuff and the concept art and you know,
It does.
and the face huggers is like big twats.
That's true,
That is-
but then the alien itself is like very phallic.
That bit where
You know,
people are
but
actually watching you and you're just like, dick.
But like phallus isolation doesn't have the same ring to it.
No,
so
it doesn't.
Phallic isolation.
It sounds like some
Very
Mr. Garrison refrain. Belly of the penises.
Anyway.
Let's get back to
Sorry, yeah,
to
back to chatting
Covenant
about
and
something clever,
Prometheus.
yeah.
So Covenant are they using like designs by my main man Geeks HR Giga, or are they going completely original with this one? Because obviously he died since Prometheus.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
still felt.
Was he involved in Prometheus in any way?
I think so.
Did he
I mean,
help out again?
He was at least around.
He literally must just have a concept book, right?
Yeah.
He literally must have a
Yeah,
book.
like is it
I'm
Ralph
pretty
Macquarie with all the Star Wars stuff?
I'm
It would
gonna
be the same
Google
kind of
it.
holy bible for them.
Share about this also.
What?
They just want an hour page about this.
Okay.
So yeah, so I mean, somewhere I've got like a Giga art book somewhere.
Just a book of dicks.
Right. Not get shot this
I mean, you do have a lot of pretty cool memorabilia around.
Guys, over here! Someone's here!
We've already heard you, be quiet. So, is Covenant going to have the same kind of philosophical tone to it as Prometheus?
Not.
I think
Because
it
it's like,
must
oh,
kind
look,
of do
Jesus
that.
was
It's
here,
got
but we
sort
cut
of
it.
do it.
I think it ought to, because like we're going to the planet to meet our makers, and also we fucked them over too by the looks of what Dan and I speculated from the trailers.
From the yes.
How would we have done them over? Just by
Well,
not
have you
annoying
seen
them?
the-
Have you seen the trailer thing?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
No, the new one.
Prequel.
The
Oh, I
one
didn't know
with-
there was another
The one
trailer.
with Dr. Shaw in it and Fassbender
I think it was a
as
guy.
David, who, by the way, definitely David Bowie, by the way.
Don't talk
Is
to
it?
anyone. Don't tell me where you're
A
going.
little bit.
Yeah, he's got the man who fell to earth there. Like he's
He does actually, doesn't he? Yeah.
David Bowie.
Yeah. So have you not seen the prologue thing?
I don't think I have.
Prologue.
No.
Half prologue. Half
Prologue.
I saw the
trailer.
trailer.
Ah, okay.
But basically, to just
Sure, my friend. I'm going to have 2 minutes. Where's my friend?
what we're gonna do?
So we can talk about that.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
I'll share it about. But basically, in the Covenant sort of prologue trailer, we see that from the end of Prometheus, Dr. Shaw and Fassbender get in the ship and they go to the planet of the
Apes.
sure of the engineers. And it's all like, don't worry, we're going to be good and fine. And Dr. Shaw puts Fassbender's head back on his body and all that sort of thing. And then,
Yes.
a hatch opens up at the bottom of that ship, and David looks down at the engineer's planet, and that's kind of it. But then, what we've seen from Covenant is that like they turn up on a planet, and there's kind of humanish vegetation
There's wheat.
about, and we reckon that might be the same planet, but like years later.
After he's done something to it, yeah.
So everything. Do you remember when David like randomly poisoned that guy with the alien thing, and then it killed him in the end with the black liquid just out of curiosity?
Maybe. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I mean I haven't seen it since 2011. Not 6 years. But the point is, a random act of morbid curiosity, and why not destruction? And then I think there is some godsy stuff. It is Alien Covenant.
Yeah.
That's It was going to
So
be called
does this-
Paradise Lost as well, so it's
It
got
was,
to
yeah.
be a bit philosophical, a bit Bible-y.
Oh, I see.
So I remember what made me excited about it the first time round
Mhm.
was when it had the first name change. When it went from being Prometheus 2 to Paradise Lost.
Yeah.
No, sorry, the second name change. When it suddenly went to being Alien Paradise. That was when I thought, okay. Well, they're doing...
I just feel it's kind of
I'm leaning
got
well with the thing.
too many airs
Yeah.
and graces for what essentially started as a horror film.
Yes. Yeah.
And good. You know.
I am optimistic it'll be damn good.
Kill him. Oh, I
Not
forgot
so
again.
much. Are they going
Can
to
you
do
not
shooting?
hit him
You
with a
know?
white floor sign? Maybe he'll
No.
kill you.
The game is also fucking hard.
Oh, dude. Like, what difficulty you on?
Hard.
No, don't play on hard. No.
It's the only way to play the game.
Go home.
No,
go
like,
home.
Exactly.
I've been advised, do not play that.
Ah.
Have you completed this before?
Yeah. I haven't touched it in such a long time though. Right, I'll do it right this time. Anyway, yeah, sorry, Covenant.
Philosophical.
What do you think so? Yeah. So the prologue has him go to the planet, and when he gets to the planet, it's all kind of a little bit Aztec-y.
Yeah.
Like,
Why?
it's kind of bright and orange, and there's a city, and there's some sort of celebration
Oh,
going
There's
on or
clearly
something when he
life
gets there.
there.
Yeah.
And then
It's
when
not that dark grey drab
and then when the Covenant turns up,
looking planet, is it?
it's like it's been dead for years.
Mm.
Heck, even the engineer's ship, which Dave and that would have stolen to get there, I think,
Yep.
is like it's got like cobwebs and shit on it, but like more than that because it's in the jungle.
Yeah.
Right, shit, fuck,
What?
It's just asking what my feelings are. So like, don't ask me what my feelings are.
What?
Yeah, you press on
Your
my
phone-
face.
Oh, well, when
sentence.
Facebook becomes really 1984.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, how are you
Yeah.
feeling? It's like I'm feeling like you should stop asking me
Yeah.
that.
Can't you just be happy with your billions of dollars and leave me alone, Mark?
Is he still on Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought he sold it.
He would be very silly to sell it.
It's not like.
Of course,
He's
he would. That's
literally
true,
sat
yeah.
on
No, that's
$1
true.
billion right there.
And
He's
the rest.
worth,
Yeah.
how much is Mark
I wanna
Corrigan
say-
Zuckerberg
I want to say it's like
worth?
20 to 30 billion.
Okay, right, viewers, if you're out there listening, how much do you think Mark Zuckerberg is
Yeah, let's
worth?
have a guess.
We did
Although-
this the other day.
And we
Too
found
much.
out.
I
I mean,
can't- I
it
can't
is too
remember.
much.
Probably a bit more than Raymond Tusk, I'd imagine.
Raymond Tusk's 40 billion, isn't he?
Oh, is it?
How much did you think Raymond Tusk was?
I was going to say like, 20 odd.
Because didn't you say he was like the 8th richest guy in the world if he were real or something?
Yeah, yeah. And he's got too many billions.
You don't need that much
What are you going to
money.
do with that much? You need maybe like 1 billion at a push, and that's if you're going to buy a football team.
Well, I mean, with 1 billion, if you spent $10,000 a day, that would take you 31 years. So, I think that's fair.
Pretty
Billion.
awesome.
How much do you think you need to be set for life?
Well, it depends how you want to live. What's your quality of life? How
that's
luxurious?
true. That's true, but like to be like, I'd say, I don't know, like comfortable or just like fine, like to be set for life, assuming you're gonna live out till about 80.
So okay, so let's say a good realistic wage per year to have a better lifestyle than we would. Let's say like 40 to 50 grand a year is like solid.
Less than that,
Good.
would be fine. Yeah.
So if what, let's say 50 grand a year for the next,
You'll be working for 60 years,
optimistically,
Hmm.
but then you will be alive.
you'd still be spending that money
Yeah,
theoretically.
that's true.
So what's
I-
50 times 60? What's 5 times 6?
300,000.
Guys,
No.
over here. Someone's
Is
here.
it? So that's 300,000 essentially. So what's that?
Right.
3 million.
3 million.
There you go.
I'm gonna Google that.
A couple of mil would be fine. But then you'd invest that. I don't know.
But then
This
you-
is getting into weirdly financial territory.
Okay, let's have a look. So
We can do games, films, and financial
Yeah,
advice.
60
multitasking.
times. Is it 50,000? We said.
Yeah,
That's like the upper limit of very comfortable.
Captain, weird smell.
that's like a solid. You are very middle class.
3
right?
million.
Yeah,
3 million.
which isn't like tremendously unrealistic to make 50 grand a year. It's like unattainable.
Hmm.
You know,
Then I guess if you got 3 million all at once, if you like, for example, invested it now, then you'd have more later on.
Yeah.
So ostensibly.
But this is not what we're talking about. Theoretically, just kind of like how much if you were to spend every penny like on doing fun and such.
Yeah.
And not dying.
I mean, 10,000 a day. Like, I don't know if, gaming PCs aside, I don't know if I could spend 10,000 a day every day for a a week.
No, you just be bored. Well, eventually, you just play games and. Okay, I imagine that if you got really rich, the first couple of months you do like the cliche decadent stuff. We won't mention anything illegal here, but everyone knows what I'm talking about. And after that, you go, okay, I'm a bit bored with that now. It's not sustainable. What do I do? Buy a nice car, better house, blah de blah.
And then like
for me, lots and lots of chicken. So I do that anyway.
But then like
don't play on hard.
Nice. It's the only way to play this game.
At least it hasn't done that condescending thing that Devil May Cry 3 does. Where not when it goes, oh you died again, but when it goes, I see you've died a lot there. Do you want to
go down a little?
Do you want to go on easy automatic? So yeah.
I'd say have another bash, and if it goes tits up, drop it down a bit.
So basically, are you saying that
defeat.
more than? Oh.
Yes.
So are you saying that like $30 billion is kind of like unnecessary?
That's hugely unnecessary.
30 billion?
Yeah, because that's how much
That's
well.
Raymond Tusk. Yeah, but I think it was 40 at some point
Let's have a look.
before Remy dropped the mic. 30.5.
What happened then? Because I'm actually watching House of Cards again.
Someone's here.
You know that bit when Claire sort of is like, oh, you can vote on the watershed bill, or you can't. Fuck it. I'm gonna fuck over Frank randomly. Why did she do that?
Summing and Buckwater. What's the other one called?
I don't remember, but the one you mean. But he's like, on this, here is the majority. Over here are you two out in the cold, and in the middle is me. And then he sends Claire to go and deal with them, and then she's like, what is going on there? I know it was ages ago for you.
She is trying. Oh god, I can't remember exactly, but it's something to do with getting the money from Sandcourt.
But then why does she want to get the money from Sandcourt?
Because she wants money to expand.
No.
True, but then Frank goes, oh, you're not doing this for us or whatever, and he's specifically not taking money from Sandcourt. Here we are, Raymond Tusk.
I can't remember at that point.
Fuck it. In 2013, with a 20-year veteran, he 150 billion. No one's worth that much.
No,
Raymond Tusk estimated net worth 42 billion.
That's lots of money.
I got loads of money. Loads of money. And Mark Zuckerberg. Net worth. Okay, everybody, guess what you think his worth might be?
Hang on a sec. Let me finish dying.
Zuckerberg.
Zuck, yeah.
I think it's. Let's go 45.
45 mil? Bill?
Oh, we're in the billions.
We're in the billions.
I reckon 30 bill.
See, I would have said like 20 something. Because although Facebook is massive, obviously.
What is in your room, boy? Goodness me.
Let's find out. 62 billion. He's worth nearly as much as like Bill Gates.
Isn't Bill Gates on 80?
87 billion.
87? What?
I mean, do you remember when we were young and Bill Gates was the richest guy in the world at like 60 billion? That was the thing. And 87.
Yeah.
He's not even chairman of Microsoft anymore.
Nah, he's curing fucking disease and shit.
What?
Doing his best to, put it to good cause.
Yeah, he's funded.
Spider-Man 2,
I don't know.
Zuck's Lex Luthor.
Like a measly 5 billion.
8 billion.
That wasn't a bad guess.
Mark's at 62 billion. That's so. He's what, like 30 something?
What? Damn.
Jumps 5 billion. His net worth jumps 5 billion in the first weeks of 2017. Incredible. Not to mention, his net worth 62.8 billion. If you had 0.8 billion, that you'd still be set for life, basically.
That's 800 million pounds.
Yeah.
Or dollars.
I mean, either
That's
way,
lunacy.
that is
So just stop the
incredible.
broadcasting now.
No, it's still going.
Are you sure?
There's a thing that came off my screen a
It's-
second ago that just said something.
It said the
Something about it being
connection's not very
insufficient, right? The connection was crap, basically.
Yeah, your quality's just dropped, that's all.
in the video.
In the video, or you want to internet quality, sorry.
Yeah,
What's do you know what your face is?
goody.
Guys,
No, that's the technical thing.
someone's here.
Not now, because
I'm fed up with this bloody woman shouting that. Someone's here! Over here! That's the thing that is so annoying when you keep dying, is that it ruins the immersion.
Yeah.
When you have the same dark and the same like dun 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 dun, dun music and shut up.
Ray, listen to me very carefully.
Yes.
I want you to leave work now. Collect Claire, pick up the cat, and head home.
One file available.
Find some place safe till Season's in the show.
She was trying to hack the
I saw the guy
elevator's
from down the hall.
security.
I can't remember his
Circuits are
name.
fried.
The one with the dirty baseball cap and weird smell.
Just need to
He
find
had something in his
data
coat.
set.
What was
I
that?
think it was a
I
gun.
think that's the naked gun thing she is.
Don't talk to anyone. Don't tell them where you're going.
No,
I'll
I'm not.
meet you as soon as I can.
Bell and back.
This way. She was downstairs.
Ah, this again.
Yeah.
What's that battery level thing in the bottom left?
Armor torch.
See anything yet?
In the future, we still have torches with limited batteries.
Yeah.
It's not a crank to generate more electricity like
Good
that.
old kinetic.
Kinetic energy is OP.
It is. Look, just as a survival torch, that's fucking rough.
Hey, we
Oh.
can do this.
Are you going to do him in now?
No.
Can't.
Kill him.
I can smack him if I wanted to, but I don't
But
want to.
you have got a
Stab him in the
crowbar.
kidney.
Save at last from Shia LaBeouf. Alien Isolation, but with Shia LaBeouf instead.
That'd be creepy.
Be an art
And then the very last shot is you walk out to the bathroom, look in the mirror, and you are Shia LaBeouf.
Safe at last from Shia LaBeouf.
That's actually quite good.
What?
Where are you heading now?
Was Lance Reddick in Alien vs Predator?
Who?
Yeah, he was Wayland, right?
He was a,
Which I always found a bit weird.
Lance Reddick was Mr. Wayland.
Yeah.
Like, is he Guy Pearce or is he not? You know.
I think he was a relative of Wayland.
But then Mr. Wayland was Mr. Wayland in Prometheus. Now I know they didn't know about Prometheus when Alien vs Predator came out,
Yeah.
but like
He's
he was
Bishop in
Yeah.
thingy, right?
who is
3.
I think she
Lance
went downstairs.
Reddick.
Yeah, he's
Oh no, that's
Bishop in
Lance.
2.
That's Lance Henriksen.
I'm not going down.
Lance
there,
Reddick
no
is
way.
Oh, wait, which was Lance Reddick?
Black dude
She's
from
got
The
your
Wire.
hacked
He's
Which
very
doesn't help.
Very much not
everybody.
right.
Work.
Sorry,
We'll find
right. I was thinking
another
Lance Henriksen. Sorry, yeah,
Right,
very
right.
different.
When I say Black dude from The Wire, I mean Matthews. Is it Aaron? You've seen The Wire? Really tall black guy.
The
Not Idris Elba.
charge of the.
The police, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in John Wick. Mr. Wick, welcome back to the Continental. I will look after your papa.
Yeah.
Oh, him!
Yeah.
Sorry, yes. He's in.
He's
I
in a lot
know
of
from
He's in
TV
secretly
show called
everything.
Fringe.
Yes, he is, which
yeah.
you've got on DVD.
Yeah.
There's a video that Funny or Die released a couple days ago with Lance Reddick as like the manager of a Toys R Us. He's like, nah, toys are me, and
What?
he's like, and if you know, maybe in 15 years you too will be the manager of Toys R We, and if you don't, if you don't clean up in the toilet bowl after having done one of your fecal depositories, I will come to your house and shit in places that will confuse you.
What?
What?
Yeah, you need to say it. Funny or Die, Lance Reddick, Toys R We. I will shit in places that will confuse you.
Oh.
There will be no breaks, there will be no friends, there will be no phone calls, you will have 4 minutes and 30
Ooh.
seconds.
Behold, a gun.
Finally, weaponry.
We will never use this.
Put a magnum horsepower handgun in the world.
But you only got 6 bullets.
Oh, everything looks so retro, man.
Yeah,
It looks just like the Nostromo might do, which is cool.
exactly. Yeah, it looks exactly like the Nostromo used to look. That's it. Can I go through here yet?
I thought you said you couldn't do killing to people.
No,
You
that's
can.
for androids. Like, that will never touch the alien.
Oh hell no.
Like,
well,
literally.
no, you can use on there if you're like fucked and cornered. You shoot the alien, it'll run away.
But you can't shoot the
Don't do
bloke.
it too much because it will know that bullets won't hurt it enough.
So what?
eventually.
Is this literally like a baby alien? It must be, right?
Is it a ground one?
It's
Yeah.
quite big.
But yeah, but like, let's face it, they probably just come out fully grown.
Mm.
Like, they're gonna wreck whatever they come out of.
Wow.
What, like John Hurt?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
We know they don't come out fully grown though.
No, they don't.
He comes out as a
No, I
little,
presume
little
this would be
what,
like-
or knick-knack.
What's the life cycle? 3 days?
Knickknacks. and-
Like, how long before it's fully grown? Come on.
It does go
Alien
really
dude.
quickly.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how quick it grows.
Okay, if you know
So,
how quickly an
can
alien grows
you-
up, leave it
Yeah,
in
let
the
us know.
chat section
Yeah.
below or that
yeah,
way,
I don't know
wherever
how-
What is a gestation period of an alien?
minutes, like a day.
I don't know. Yeah, like
Really
a day
not.
or
Oh,
two.
look, a dead guy.
Like, it didn't take.
Dying.
Flashbang through the door.
Oh,
He looks
oh,
pretty
he
damn
did.
dead to me.
Oh, he got shot to death. Frisk him.
But then those bullet holes are cool.
Might be 7.62 round.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Face.
I know that's like 30 cal there.
It's like...
Blown holes in him.
Yeah, like at point blank range as well.
Where did we get our beeper done?
Not for a little while.
Oh, is that like a hacking game thing?
You can like craft things
Oh.
from all the materials you find.
Are we going to have an end credit scene on Covenant?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did Prometheus have an end credit scene?
No.
It had the alien jumping out the thing, didn't it?
Was that an end credit scene?
I
or
thought that was a
was that-
pre-credit
was that
film.
just
No, I
the
think
end
that
of
was
the
just
film?
the end of the film.
Isn't that in the film? And then the last thing we see is.
How like look at that carpet.
I think it did have an end credit sequence. Yeah, I
Feels
think
like
that
we're in
is
a
it.
vault.
Because
It
right,
is very Fallout-y, all this. Yeah.
because right, we know that this Alien Covenant is leading
we're here,
up to Alien, or you know, he's got 3 other films in mind actually this time. So feasibly, it could have an end credit sequence. I don't want it.
Oh, is that the flight recorder? Hey, look, we're not pink anymore on the
I
camera.
don't
Sorry.
know. But we are translucent.
Yeah, it's good to be translucent. What is this now?
That
It's still a
is
bit-
that's the Nostromo's flight recorder.
Has it been downloaded?
Oh, but it's not yellow.
Look. Fuck.
Because all video games need to give you a reason to stay.
Ooh. In the ceiling.
I can never like play a first-person video game without immediately thinking of Peep Show.
Jeremy, the flight recorder's fucked up.
No flight recorder, you fucking idiot! It was a joke. A funny space
Joke.
I got one from Whale Dutani. Organic, I thought you might like to know.
Contrary to what I said earlier, it is in fact definitely your flight recorder. I mean, are these American people watching us, perhaps, who have no idea what we're talking about?
Not people
dunno.
know Edgar Wright is.
Maybe right, yeah.
that
Peep
has
Show, maybe
nothing
not.
to
They do, but it's nothing to
Right.
do with the Peep Show.
Oh, well, let's get out of here.
Peep Show, a great British comedy. I don't mean like great British, I mean like great and British.
We're not great.
Make Britain acceptable again.
Acceptable.
No.
Will never be acceptable.
Hashtag
We're
bring back
never
colonialism.
gonna be acceptable. Goodness me, this has taken a turn.
Shikata.
Financial discussions, imperialism in the new age.
What are we actually doing right now, Dan?
Hacking minigames. Oh no, I've done fucked it.
I hate hacking minigames. I am terrible at them.
Are we literally just picking symbols?
Yeah.
How do I know which symbols to pick?
I'm going to be
There's
constructing
that
the
code
shape.
on the thingy. Yeah, so you got to
The
pick.
thing.
the thing,
Alright.
Yeah.
Why do you have like weird mental aptitude tests in games these days?
Because I don't know.
Just to make sure you're not thinking of going to play FIFA at any point.
Excuse me, I do not play FIFA anymore. FIFA is
Alright.
nothing like real football.
It's made up of little ones, okay.
Yeah, and you got to sort of just work with it as you go.
I'd
And they're simple, but I just like the look of the screen. It's all the weird static fuzz and shit on stuff.
Well, this is what I was going to
Yeah.
say. What I like about this is that although it's definitely really far in the future, like 2300s, right?
Yeah.
It looks kind of like it's a little bit like retro-y or like used universe kind of, like not everything's like Halo or
Yeah.
Passengers.
What it is,
everything's
it's,
like
it's the past's vision of the future,
yeah,
essentially.
Yeah.
Look at all steampunk Tesla kind of type of...
sort of.
But not
Like
really.
it looks old in its time now. But it's not like Star Wars where everything's got a sheen. Although Star Wars is like the classic used universe,
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, pretty
Tatooine, certainly, yeah.
and Jakku, which is exactly the same.
Did you go?
I don't really want to go back to Jakku.
Is Jakku going to turn up in the new Star Wars, you think?
I hope not.
I don't see why it would do.
Although Simon Pegg was on Jakkus, maybe.
No, Simon Pegg's got nothing to do with it. He was
the
that ship's mine guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he was, wasn't he?
Give me a break.
Was that guy the same race as Obi-Wan's mate Dexter from Attack of the Clones?
Well, the one who was definitely just like some fat New Yorker.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. He may well have been.
I'm glad you got that. Who that was?
Well, who was some
one who told him he
Black
was
Ops
a
guy.
Yeah, and he had like a bar.
This bullet. I can't do New York. This bullet belongs to whoever the fuck.
Nobody back there.
I always wanted to be a gangster. Oh god, it's dark.
Baby, when
How do I,
Oh, who is that? Oh no.
What?
Is it NSYNC?
Yep.
that might be in here. That's definitely get away with the alien, isn't it? It might be me, it's fine.
No me
It was
gusta.
me.
What, in real life or on the game?
In the game.
Oh, that looks like the little James Bond thing.
Like
you see it?
come out of the whole thing of James Bond. Random James Bond kills you instead of the alien in the future, and it's Idris Elba this time.
Or David Niven. The greatest James Bond.
The only James Bond.
Yeah, what were we going to talk about Prometheus? Not Prometheus.
Oh yeah, Covenant. So that comes out in a couple of weeks' time in the UK, 3 weeks' time in the US.
They get it later.
Yeah, they get it a week later.
Why is that?
Lol, I don't know,
Because Ridley Scott don't like the Yanks.
Because we paid for it.
There is that too.
It is a British
Let's face it, we
production.
did, didn't we?
I'm optimistic about it. As I said to Dan the other day, having watched the prologue thing. But as with all optimism these days, as we've learnt from being in 2016, the only optimism you can really approach films with these days is a cautious optimism.
Yeah,
Like,
see, I was really optimistic about Prometheus, though. That's my problem.
But you were younger
I
then.
was so excited for Prometheus.
That was 6 years
The
ago.
world had not slapped you about as much.
No,
yet.
as much. No, that's true.
Trump wasn't president, Brexit hadn't happened, so...
I wasn't that young 6 years ago. I was 21.
We're going down.
How old was I 6 years ago?
2 years younger than he was.
I think I was 18. 17.
Oh, we got a wrench. Look. So I got an axe on the other end.
Yeah, so I can use it to bludgeon people with.
That's kick-ass, man.
That's cool.
So the only thing you can't kill is the alien itself, basically.
Yeah, so I can kill people.
Oh, thank God.
So like killing them makes
What
noise.
is a game without horrible murder?
Exactly.
But
I wasn't even in the right place. Where am I supposed to be going?
it's like a weird hybrid
Hack the elevator to the
between,
communication, disable the security lockdown.
Oh, right. You can say
Lockdown.
Dead Space and...
Nah, it's like Amnesia.
I forgot what that is.
Which you haven't played.
Amnesia was a horror game similar to this, actually, wasn't it? So, was it
yeah.
first person?
It is first person, no weapons, you have a lantern.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there's only like 10 enemies in the game. And
As in 10 different enemies, or just 10 enemies you come across?
10 different enemies, and there's some of them that are blind and just work off your sound, and they're so good as enemies. Whereas Amnesia was at something, it was a Steam game, exclusive PC for quite a bit. We only got the demo at the beginning of this year. The PS4.
oh my God.
Oh yeah, it is quite big as well.
You got that. Don't fart.
Oh, I love this E3 trailer.
This was a preferred,
The
yeah.
reveal was excellent.
I'm not sure why it dragged its tail where I am.
Because it was
For no reason.
It's a metaphor!
Oh god. Sorry.
Scaring on the alien.
Everything's full grown.
What do you think it's thinking? Shit on.
Got to walk about the ship quietly. Don't want to cause any disturbance.
Yeah, maybe when they go, it just means, right?
They don't know that I'm watching their
I'm
live
saying
stream.
hello.
They don't know.
Got to find inspiration for the secrets of the
know.
pharaohs.
I was actually going to do something about Napoleon and the internet.
You do know what's going to drop out in front of you, don't you?
Very probably. I'm going over there. How do I get? Oh right, okay. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going.
Let's not die.
Okay, I don't know. I've not got like a sensor yet, so I can't see where it is. Oh, that's how you send it.
Can the alien see?
Yeah, if you stand in front of it, it will.
No, but I mean, can it see, or does it like just smell you?
No, the aliens can see.
If you're in its line of sight, it'll come after you as well.
Okay.
If you make a noise, it'll come after you. If you
So it's like a proper
breathe, it'll come after you. If you do
Breathe?
literally anything, it'll come after you.
And which button do you press to breathe? Are you constantly like
Like,
pushing
Oh,
R3?
that's not the right
Yeah,
door.
it's to hold your breath, please.
Just, I can't stand that mechanic on games.
That was the thing on COD, wasn't it? Like longer breath hold,
Iron,
like
iron lung.
Yeah, I think you can do that in this game. If you hide in a cupboard, you can hold
just
your
like
breath.
that. It's like, oh, you're playing a Navy SEAL who can hold his breath for 4 seconds. Oh god!
But it's like,
Oh, don't let me do that. Oh, hiding from that alien.
Wow, that was a Black Ops 1 menu music. Where the fuck did that come from?
Was it off what you were doing?
What was that, the birdie song?
makes me laugh a lot. Yeah. Bloody song's OP.
Dude.
Can we play that animation?
Oh. He's coming up.
You fucking mate.
I think they're more scary when they're like on the walls and the ceiling and stuff. They just look kind of stupid.
When they're walking about.
They look like a
This
drunk
thing's
girl
like-
who's just taken off her heels
It's like 7 foot.
on a Saturday night.
Fucking hell,
The
man.
thing is massive. Don't come upstairs.
I feel it looks a bit like Triceratops from Kung Fury though.
I'm trying to
They're ungainly, aren't they?
Yeah. This ungainly fowl of yore. Yeah. Once upon a midnight dreary, as I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, and whilst I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping as if someone gently crapping on my chamber door.
That was like proper wordy. What was that?
Yeah, that's
Raven.
Totally
Was that like Eminem or something?
I'm an Edgar Allan Poe.
Go down. Gotta have those mad skills.
Is this
that one.
floor time?
Yep.
Only this and nothing more. The thing is, have you like read The Raven recently?
Yeah.
But
book about him.
back when he was a G.
Just let it burn, man.
But there's a bit in The Raven where he's like, "What's your name, Raven?" And the bird goes, "Nevermore." And he's like, and there's a bit where he goes,
That's a silly name.
I've never heard of a bird called Nevermore. Like, that's a proper dad joke. It's kind of like going, "Oh, hi, Hungry, I'm Dad." You know,
yeah.
that's exactly what that is. The Raven contains.
Darksiders 3 might have just been leaked.
Really?
And I'm
Which
like,
of the Four Horsemen do you get to play as this time?
I didn't even think the studio was still a thing. I'm pretty sure.
Should be a
they
different
got-
studio picked it up, like.
Yeah.
Because in the first one you're War, right? And in the second one you're Death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I feel like they kind of topped it with War there already. That's the most fun thing to make a game though, isn't it?
Death though.
Pestilence.
Pestilence. That means you're just going to be
Okay.
like, you know,
How
AIDS
are
for
they
you.
going to do famine? How are they going to do that?
It's going to be like an LA Noire kind of deal where people are, "Oh, I'm so hungry," and you're like,
We can just
No.
go in every shop and just buy everything. Go, nope.
Amanda, Ripley,
Oh,
I need your
An
help.
ugly thing. It's scarier than the alien.
That's one of those crash test dummies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is like a shit Doctor Who villain.
So a Doctor Who.
Oh. We've lost all our Doctor Who fans, Aaron.
Of all the 3 people who still watch Doctor Who.
You're living a lie, guys. Just go and watch
don't
reruns of the original.
This is going to come up on like the Washington Post tomorrow, like British gaming group
Peoples.
fucking shit on their own heritage, basically.
Disgusting. Kick him out.
We hate the BBC.
Tambourines get
They
triggered.
didn't even sing the national anthem before they started playing. God.
Oh, say can you?
Get in. God's like the Queen.
She ain't a human being. Okay, alternative national anthems. You can be as naughty and subversive as you want. I would say, who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? Would be quite a good one.
See, when I think like really like British songs, I think The Trooper by Iron Maiden. So I take my life and I take yours too. Give me a musket and I run you through. But when you're waiting for the yeah, that one.
That just sounded like it was going to be Great Balls of Fire.
Trooper, man.
What else have we got?
Yeah, I think so.
What about like When I'm Cleaning Windows?
What is
And
that?
I'm cleaning.
George Formby. There's that some girl down the bottom of the street when I'm cleaning windows on this ukulele.
I would accept.
No one our age should know who George Formby is, by the way.
I would accept the Combine Harvester tune.
You're older than me.
Oh, not by much. Only for like a year.
Not by enough to not be considered our age.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a strong click.
I need to get
Was
into
it your
comms.
wrist?
Oh,
It's urgent.
nope.
Is a restricted area.
He's
It's an
horrifying.
emergency. Don't you realize what's going on?
Apollo has the situation in
I like
hand.
that.
Obama has the situation.
Apollo.
Forget it. I'll find my own way in.
I got this.
No,
Oh, goodness
I didn't
me.
mean to hit that button. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
Don't do that again.
I think I need this thing to help me. I'm so
Stop
sorry.
poking me.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
I think I actually needed to help me get into a room.
Get a sponge. You get a
He
sponge.
needs to kill me.
It's like you accidentally hit him and he's
I
like,
needed
right.
to open the door for me.
Goodness me, I'm so sorry, sir. Oh God.
Just hack the door.
Is that a thing you can do in real life?
I think it's an access code
Punch someone and go,
Kill him, nick it
oh, I
off
pressed
his
the wrong button.
No, it's a robot, don't forget. It would just... yeah.
You little shit.
Come back.
No, but it won't have a pockets to hold. It's not going to hold things like
There were people
humans
running
are.
there. There were people.
Do you want to hear of the really in-betweener / peep show moment I had this weekend?
Sure.
We
Yeah,
at
probably.
this party, there's some mini ruckus occurred,
Oh.
and I was talking to some guy who was like an utter moron.
No.
And
Totally got through that.
I had a bit too much to drink, so I had like a 10-minute little snooze, and I woke up, I was a bit groggy, so I went, oh, I feel like I need a slap to wake me up, and he went, bosh, and it slapped me really hard around the face, and I thought, okay, I can do one of two things. I can do fighting, which would be terribly uncouth, or I can go with a patronising option. So I just
The
looked
fact
at
that you said terribly
terribly
uncouth
uncouth.
and do fighting means this isn't building
and I
up
was
to a
like, the
fight.
thing is, all my friends were around me. He had no one. I was like, which way will Caesar's thumb point? And I just went up. I went, can we not? And he was just like, one of those people who's like, oh, but you told me to do it, mate. Dickhead, shut up. You're chatting bare fucking shit. Shut up. Pussy,
You
what?
say it was in between us, man, but that was definitely a Larry David when he's like,
Oh my god. I mean, it was all the neurotic, socially awkward characters, but who were also kind of in control of everything at the same time. Can we not do that, Jeremy? Oh, I did.
you were handing out slaps like they were going out of fashion.
I did amuse myself.
Like he wasn't going to have a moment of self-awareness and be like, Dan's, am I the bad guy in this?
I think I might be though.
It's just we've got skulls on our hats. Well, they're our enemies' skulls. Did they know that?
Oh, there's the robot. Don't deck him in the face this
Smack him
time.
with my hammer thing now.
I don't think there are many things that are funnier than like first-person like violence.
It's just poor, isn't it? Like the Skyrim and Oblivion fighting is proper shit. It's just like, ugh. Do you know what it's like? It's like watching someone fight who doesn't know how to fight. Like,
But like I see, like the other game I play infrequently, again not a recent game, TF2. But like most of your guns are like that. But like if you're doing that, like your arm's got to be in the middle of your chest or like in your forehead or something. And also when you're doing like the look down sight thing, like this thing, you're not doing that. You're doing like that, which definitely looks
that's
bad.
very true. Yeah.
I need to get into
But
comms.
well, YouTube.
It's urgent.
Well, if it's a okay,
It's an emergency. Don't you realize what's
he
going
looks a
on?
bit like Michael Jackson.
The situation in hand. Your registration is almost complete.
Forget it. I'll find my own way in.
That's yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't need him.
I'm gonna lose.
Sigourney Weaver is dead.
Good.
You could just hammer to the back of the head.
Uh,
So what do you actually need to do right now in the game that we're playing?
Right now, I need to get communication to my ship to drop me off here to get me off the station.
But can't you just like put up a Snapchat story? Like, yo, I'm stuck, bruv. And you can do it as like a little fox, or you can make yourself a cherub.
Oh, horror films in the modern day are going to be awful, aren't they?
I mean, they already
Someone
are.
stood
Wouldn't that
over
be
it.
so good to
Yeah.
do? Oh my god, film idea. Like a short piss take horror film.
But like a
It's
Snapchat
all
story.
through Snapchat filters. So the killer takes selfies with all of his victims, but you can't see it because he's got the dog face on. How awesome would that be? That'd be so good.
But like, also, is that a bit soon? Because didn't sort of guy live stream killing some mans or something?
Some mans. Shut up.
Oh man. Yeah, dude did.
But like by Snapchat, therefore it's a little bit funny.
Was it Snap? I thought it was
No.
Facebook Live feed.
It was live. What I'm saying is, if this one we're doing is by Snapchat.
Oh right.
Oh, they
Proper
do a
basic
thing with all
bitch
like,
as
Yeah,
well.
Some
and
kind
that's
of
the title of
tracker.
it. Basic.
It's been modified.
I like it. Do it.
The filter killer.
Or killer no filter. No, we're not Sum 41.
I'm lost.
Don't stand there like that.
No problem.
Oh, here it is. Is that the blipper?
Yeah.
Does it come out of the controller?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
fun.
does.
I do shit myself when games do that though. Like your phone rings on GTA like that.
What's going on? Stop making noise out of things that shouldn't make noise. Why do controllers make noise nowadays?
It's a gimmick.
As an owner of an Xbox
Yeah.
360, I have no idea what you're on about.
Well, you know, you try and play
I
a
can
game
imagine it.
subtly with headphones on, so you don't wake up someone else in the room next to you, and you don't realise that your controller's been bleating out really loudly. You should be able to turn it off or do something that doesn't require it.
Is that a lightsaber?
Yes, it's a lightsaber. It's a crossover. You didn't know?
Best username of the day. Broken spaghetti lying on the floor. Says hello.
That's,
Oh,
that's
hello.
so specific.
Hi, broken spaghetti.
That's amazing.
That's got to be a reference.
I
to
remember
something
that.
I'm doing.
Yeah, is that a reference or is that just a tragic story that's just occurred?
Broken spaghetti line on... Do you think he's like part of a group like the Broken Spaghetti Can? Like broken spaghetti on the shelf, broken spaghetti in a bowl,
How could
broken
spaghetti be
So
spaghetti
he
in
is
my
a slam,
mouth.
or he or she is a slam poet.
Like in North London, top floor flat, all white walls, white carpet, white cat, rice paper partitions, modern art and ambition. A host of physician, bright bloke, old mate of ours from home, and to dinner we've come.
How are you doing this?
Yeah, it is. It's
Oh,
storm.
was it?
Yeah.
It's Storm. Really good.
Yeah.
It goes on for 8 minutes. It gets dark, man.
And you remember it all?
Some of it.
How do you remember?
That's impressive. He's somewhat of a Superman.
Yeah.
All Google has given me is broken cup lying on the floor, cardboard box stock photos, and I don't even want to click on that.
What you need to do is join the Facebook group called Weirdly Specific, but okay.
Well, we'll go with it.
What's on weirdly specific, but okay.
Things that are weirdly specific, but okay.
Okay. Like,
What?
best Facebook group is, dude, you're drunk. No, I'm not. You just used Earthquake on Pidgeot.
No.
Actual group, and it's just Pokemon.
Fool of a took.
Uh,
I've been quite enjoying the classical art memes of late.
Yes, I am as well.
just like,
Max
okay.
keeps posting them.
Okay.
That's Max. Or nihilist memes. It's like, I see you've come here to.
All
to
I see
take
Max
my...
post is nihilist memes. A lot. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Max, if you're watching, we know. It's like, I see you here
We salute you. Life is pointless.
to take my sweet. Was it like I see you here to steal my money and my life, and I'm all out of money.
Was it Dick Turpin?
Yeah, let me in.
Where did my emergency
I've completely
monster go?
forgotten what I'm supposed to do. Here.
People are doing talking to us.
This game. Yeah, what are they saying? Are they telling me where to go? Because I've forgotten where the hell I'm supposed to be going. I haven't played this game in such a long time.
Get your gun out for the lads.
I've forgotten how I get in that room.
Hack it.
I can't. No, I need a key card to get in there, which I've probably in here that I've completely ignored.
Left.
Like that key card there. Oh, that's
Yeah,
flashlight
sorry.
batteries. That was batteries. Don't get too excited.
Torch.
Mysteriously.
Oh, no, that's scrap metal.
So I'm just on weirdly specific, but okay.
Yeah.
Your
Oh, yeah, isn't it? Sorry, carry on.
That's scarier than the game.
Sorry.
your starship name, the
Yeah.
color of your underwear, and the last thing you ate.
What?
Bluish.
What did I like?
I actually think that's
so
Grey-
white cornflakes.
The grey Weetabix.
Mine.
I'm tweeting.
Mine
There
actually
we
have
go.
the original 3-starter Pokemon on them.
Really?
Okay, so
That's pretty cool.
like Charmander. What do you mean?
Bulbasaur.
So, yeah.
And Squirrel. Oh my god, don't you dare forget Gen 1.
Never forget.
Never forget.
All right.
Repeat. Never forget Gerard.
No one's going to get that reference up from us.
I do. Watch a Peep Show. You'll understand like a solid 50% more of what we say.
Was Peep Show a thing that got an American remake?
They
I
got, I think
bloody
they got,
hope
they
not.
got an episode or like a series, but not like a full thing.
They got Shameless, The Office.
I've never seen Shameless, but William H. Macy's the main
He's
character.
the dude,
Yeah.
right? I can't remember his name. Keith.
Yeah, Keith. Are there many Americans called Keith? I wonder. It seems like a very English builder's name. Can you go on, Keith?
It's like a man's name. Like there are no like babies called Keith. Although around the corner from me, there's a baby called Keith. He might be 5 by now, but at some point he was a baby.
That guy's called Kev.
Baby
Kevin.
Keith.
There's no one called
When he
Kev
becomes a
either.
man, he's called Kev.
The thing I always
Why's the
wonder is
camera not pink again?
my dad's name is Kenneth. So can you imagine having little baby Kenneth? Why would you call it that? It's such an unappealing name for a child, and indeed for a middle-aged
So's
man.
Bob actually.
But you can go with like Rob or Robbie, Bobby.
See, I think Rob's and Robbie are kind of cool names now, right?
But like, how old have you got to be before you're not a Robbie anymore? You're like a Robert or a.
Depends how distinguished you are.
Mm.
I mean, if you
You're a
again,
Baratheon.
if you own a pub, then you'll probably always be Bob or Robbie, someone like that. But
Bobbert.
if you're an author, then you're Robert.
Mm. Like J.K. Rowling. For example.
What's going on in the chat?
No, everybody's just saying hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello to everybody.
Who's
as
everybody?
well.
Who is everybody?
Yeah, who have we got?
So we got the legendary Spaghetti,
Legend.
and then somebody whose name is in Russian.
Awesome.
I also don't speak Russian.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah?
Damilo, why am I speaking Spanish?
I mean, it's.
No, I'm very sorry, winky face, but we have no idea what your name is. I do apologise.
Cool.
We'll Google Translate that.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
so I've just tweeted streaming at Alien Isolation #Grey Weetabix. Are there any other? Are there any other hashtags we want?
Grey wheat.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, that's the name of my starship. So.
We built this city.
Oh, I see. Right. What did I eat this morning?
Ridley
I
Scott.
want like red coffee.
You ate
It's
it
actually
last
quite a cool
That's
name.
alright. That's
Coffee's
alright.
what I had
It
for
sounds like one of the
breakfast.
Jaegers
That's-
could be called on Pacific
That's
Rim.
like a Borderlands ship, like your car thing.
Oh no! Don't pull that out. I don't want that.
What about like the Spunky Monkey? It's quite a good ship. Shippy McShipface.
I'm not.
Bodie McBoat.
Like, did that boat get called Boaty
No, it got
The-
renamed David Attenborough.
No, but the little explorer thing in it is called
Yeah,
Boaty
Bodie
McBoatface.
McBoat.
Oh, okay, so they
Which is-
didn't,
that's
like,
good of them to do
completely
that.
Cuck it up.
Like, come on, British public, we've all had our fun with the boat.
Yeah, we like
We're giving it a
over
real
million
name.
people voted for that.
Boaty
Bodie
McBoatface.
McBoat.
And it wasn't it some like random
Let me
douchebag in
in.
London
I
who
need to
did
contact
some kind of
my ship.
recruitment guy?
Yeah, he shot a petition out on the line. Why we?
What a woolly.
Also, is everyone down for the midnight for Alien Covenant, right?
Ah, yeah. I've
Which Minway is this?
There's
Aliens.
gotta be another way inside.
Sorry,
Alien Covenant,
which
sorry.
midnight?
Oh,
next Thursday,
the
going
11th.
into Friday.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yes,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
excellent.
End your phone because you're turning the screen.
What?
Hey?
There we go. Well
All
done.
right.
Thank you.
Matt's phone did
You
that?
are 16,
I don't know what.
going on 17.
Let me isolate.
Open the door, come on.
Where's everybody from
Just
who's
that
watching us?
haunting eyes.
Presumably Russia.
Don't presume anything, Dan. Presumptions are the mother of all fuck-ups.
I'm sorry. We are not at home to Mr. Cockup. Did you get what that was?
I didn't.